Hello, girls and boys. Are you sitting comfortably? No silly sausages wriggling about there, I hope. Okay then, I shall begin. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away called Twiggle, which was ruled by an evil king whose name was Rufus. King Rufus had a very beautiful daughter, the princess, whose name was Raptious. Princess Raptious was very special to her father, the king, and he was not going to let just anyone marry her. Every man in the land wanted to win Princess Raptious' heart, but the king was very protective and kept all of them away. There was one man, a knight in shining armor, that rode a white horse and had a fire-breathing dragon as a pet. The king knew this knight, whose name was Horatio. The king did not like him, even though the princess wanted to be with him. So to stop Horatio meeting Princess Raptious, King Rufus put his daughter, the princess, in the tallest tower of the castle. It was a very tall tower on one of the four corners of the castle. This tower was so high it went up into the clouds. The only way to get to the top of the tower, where Princess Rapture was being kept, was up a very long and steep winding staircase. The room at the top of the tower only had one window for light and air to get into the room. Horatio the knight, who has lost his heart to Princess Raptious, knew she was being kept in the tall tower and decided he had to help her escape, which would also mean they could be together. Horatio went to see his pet dragon, who was called Whoosh, to see if he could fly up to the window and save Princess Raptious. After talking about the situation, Whoosh agreed he could fly up to the window, breathe fire, and burn open the bars that cover it, so the princesses climb out and ride on his neck to safety. That night, when most were asleep, Horatio and Whoosh made their way to the tower where Princess Raptious was being kept. As they looked up, they saw the tower reaching up into the clouds. Whoosh looked at Horatio, jumped up and flapped his wings. Before Horatio could say "good luck," Whoosh was off, up into the clouds, heading for the window where Princess Raptious was crying and lonely. As Whoosh flew through the clouds, he saw the window at the top of the tower with Princess Raptious looking out. She was very sad. Whoosh the dragon blew flames out of his nostrils to let the Princess Raptious know he had come to save her. Princess Raptious stood back from the window as Whoosh blew flames at the window bars. It was not long before they melted and fell away, and the window was now just an opening. Whoosh the dragon then hovered near the window so Princess Raptious could climb out and get onto his neck, so she could ride away to freedom and meet her love, Horatio. Whoosh flapped his huge dragon wings. Hovered by the window opening, Princess Raptious climbed out and mounted Whoosh the dragon, as he had done many times before on her horses. Whoosh the dragon then headed down through the clouds to freedom, and to where Horatio was patiently waiting for the princess. As Whoosh and the princess appeared through the clouds, Horatio had a big smile on his face. Whoosh the dragon gently landed beside Horatio in the green field. Horatio then helped Princess Raptured off Whoosh the dragon's neck and onto the ground. They embraced and hugged each other. Horatio helped Princess Raptured onto his big white horse, climbed up himself, then they rode off into the sunrise to live happily ever after.